Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arizona's offense will get the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Good presence of mind by the quarterback there to not panic when the ball went on the ground and able to get it back.
We'd just like to see better ball security, Reese, from the quarterback, too. You know, you got to keep 2 hands on the ball at all times. It doesn't matter. You're looking downfield. You know you're going to have guys around you trying to swat away at the football. You got to keep 2 points of pressure at minimum.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Colorado's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the...
Oh, a lot of space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Creates a little room. Makes a man miss. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Welch. Drop after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Patterson. Still on his feet at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Arizona comes out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Olsen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Salter. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. The give on the counter. Plows through the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 25. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Unloads to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off the play fake. He's going to run it.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. That's caught. It's Miller. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfire. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He'll do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Get it out on the screen. Runs through a tackle. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
And all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll signal for and make the catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Red pass hits complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Salter. Snagged in the middle, it's Atkins. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
It's complete on the right side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff cover. Stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the middle. It's at them. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Not a lot on the they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be making just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on 2nd down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Salter. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Here comes the heat. Finds a crease at the 20. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Power football with the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got a little space. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it on the counter. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Hayden. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Coming out with it, it's Hunter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll take the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Atkins. He almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Bucks! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nice play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Fafita. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged out of the air. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Touchdown, Arizona! Fitted in the window for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT.
Not sure if they allow cocktails in the booth, fellas, but you know they're flowing inside that stadium in Jacksonville today. Florida and Georgia, and here is the latest. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Buffaloes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball squirted out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They kick it away on 4th down. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Makes the catch, it's Patterson.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Buffaloes. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to Wyoming. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's the heat. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Burnett. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Spins away from the defense. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.